7th. Here is our members live stream. Hello. Joining us for the weekly 3-card reading. I'm just going to adjust a couple of the settings here because it's different doing it on a mobile device. There we go. There we go. Exciting to see everyone coming in. Here we go. There's the edit button. Turn that down so we don't hear this yelling at us because I'm doing enough yelling. We don't need chapters. We'll add this to the members playlist because there's 100 bazillion videos in there. Oh, nope, this is not AI. Tarot reading, recording date today because we're live, so YouTube should be able to figure out that we're live. Scrappy Doo Hooyen, hello, hello. We're gonna save that. How are you guys doing? Did you get the post memo that we were going to be going live at this time today? Or did you get notifications because you're scrolling the internet? All right. Where is that setting? Mixing comments. There we go. Okay, that's not really what I was looking for. Nope, that's definitely not what I'm looking for. Notification squad and post memo. Love it. Love it. You guys are awesome. How has your week been? It feels like it's been a whole other... Feels like it's been a whole other lifetime since I've talked to you guys last. There we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right, we'll save that up. Hopefully everybody gets the notice. We'll get in here. I said we'll get in here. There we are. Put on live chat so we're in the right spot. Nice. You guys are awesome, awesome, awesome. There we go. So what's new and exciting? I'm so happy for this weekend. This weekend is like my first, except for Sunday, but Sunday starts a new month, so that's fine. This Friday, Saturday, I get to relax. It's been a very busy month, and I'm happy for that. Happy for that. I'm also happy for it to be done and getting on to some new projects. So it's been pretty good. Like, it's all exciting. It's very good. I hope the scheduling has been okay for the members. Sorry, it's tick season, guys. I was out with the dog. There we go. So I feel like I'm finally starting to like fall into routine, which is good. I like it. I'm not doing a whole lot of markets this year, which I also like, which, man, there's so many different directions that are happening at this time that it's just kind of wild. It's actually really wild. Scrappy Doo, are you ready for your 3-card reading? Chitter chatter, yes. Yeah, you know, things have really sort of elevated in that sense. It has been, it's been a wild ride, spiritually. Do you have a question? Do you have a question? And that's the whole intuition thing too. And it's also learning about, I kind of freaked out one of my other psychic friends this last week, and it's about expanding safetyness in our own nervous systems, in our own spaces, right? So I was doing this whole series of exercises of where I feel safe, so the nervous system gets in the habit of recognizing what safety feels like in that neutral zone, in that normal, in the neutral, right? And so I get a message from a friend of mine, are you okay? Do I need to come and rescue you? I'm like, oh no, I'm good. Thank you. This is an exercise that I'm doing. All right. Well, Spirit, flip that to where do you have some fear? Where are you standing in fear? Which is weird. Yeah, the world in the reverse position and the sun coming in. So how vastly things are opening up. Knowledge. Yeah, it's all, yeah. Oh no. How vastly things are opening up, right? The world is opening up. The sun is shining bigger. The kids are growing. You physically see these cycles in front of you, right? In so many different aspects of it. And you have so many different understandings of these cycles. It's not just one thing. It's a whole myriad of things. It's sort of everything that it takes for this one miracle to happen. And you're seeing more of it. So the world's opening up. It's a little bit more it's a little bit more intimidating. We've got the King of Swords bottom of the deck. So it's like holding those boundaries, right? The Two of Swords and the Judgment card. I just said holding boundaries, and here we are with taking the blindfold off, seeing it for what it is. And then it's different right now though. It's like that internal battle of like, man, you're being a complete idiot versus I have empathy versus this goes against my boundaries versus blah blah blah. So it's like taking off that blindfold but holding those boundaries strong and ready to freaking slice a bitch if they get out of hand. Right? So yeah, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. The work through moment that you've had, the work through moments that you've had previous, those sad panda times. And they've given you the tools that are sort of, I want to say kind of messing with you a little bit based on the understanding and the empathy, but fuck, these are my boundaries. Like really holding them, holding them, holding them. So having that work through moment, being firm on those. The King of Swords is like decisive. He's the decision maker. He's that this is how it is and this is why it is. These things are in place for a reason, so we can fall back on them. Ooh. Ooh. So yeah, just boundaries are boundaries for reasons. And sometimes that needs to be reiterated. And sometimes we have our boundaries tested. But the work through moment is there. Like it's more of a hands up Harry than anything because you're not trying to fix it. This is that. Be nice to yourself in that process of understanding the empathy and being angry about it or emotionally attached to it and then pulling that back and understand it's a really weird, it's getting comfortable in the knowing more aspects and the knowing more angles of it. Ooh, what am I cleaning up or converting? The turkey vulture, digest. Right? So yeah, they get to digest these boundaries. Right? And you've done the work. You have this and there's a review to be done, right? Review again, keep reviewing, keep reviewing. And it's like, no, these rules are in place for a reason. And they get to digest it, right? And this is just an iteration of you keeping your home, your family in the safe position that it's in. And that's the thing. Plus the little vultures. What do the little vultures want? Brr, brr. Right? And they do. Oh, So, yeah. Ooh. So with this judgment card and the turkey vulture coming in too, it's releasing that judgment because the vulture has a place in nature and it's a cleanup place. And you know when shit's happening because you can see the vulture circling around, waiting to swoop in and do what it needs to do. So there definitely are signs of that coming, and not bracing for the worst, and not da 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 da, not I told you so. It's just one of those observational things. Oh, girl. So yeah, paying attention to those signs, having those boundaries in place, but there's reasons, and people need to know what those reasons are. A turkey vulture. They're really magnificent creatures too. Like, they're huge. They're freaking huge. Oh no. Ah, trumpets are fun. Ah, woohoo. Hey, Starla also plays trumpet. That's funny. Yeah, we were a trumpet playing household. Oh, too much fun. Whew. Yeah, I still have a trumpet around somewhere. They're fun. You get to play lots of Star Wars stuff. What else was it? What else was really big with trumpet? You most definitely do got this. I feel like this is such a confidence move for you. And I mean, think about where we were a year ago, 2 years ago, and look at where we are now. Hello, high five you, right? Oh shit, Dad's on night shift. Oh, he's gonna have to figure it out. Hey, Jeremy. Yeah, Scrappy, definitely not your first rodeo, and this is where you've learned those boundaries, and it's the foundations, right? It's good. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. All right, Huyen and then Jeremy. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. All right, Huyen, do you have a question? It is my pleasure, always. It is a pleasure. Anything that comes to my mind. Okay. All right. Anything that comes to my mind. Have you done sound therapy yet? A sound bath? I feel like a river and a stream have come through. So there's been sort of a breakthrough moment, a aha, maybe just a little release of some stress or anxiety. We have the Page of Cups. Oh, it's going to start getting very busy. Busy with ideas, busy with people, busy with work, busy. Okay, good. Like, honestly, I'm getting the feeling of like running water, like you've had some downtime, like you've had some nature time, some sound time. It's okay. And especially with the Page of Cups coming in. Eight of Swords, Ace of Swords. We're getting out of our own way now, and being busy keeps us out of our head. Being busy keeps us focused on the task at hand, and it also opens up new doors, right? So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but we can be busy with our head up and we look around, see what's going on, be like, hey, how you doing? Hi, right? So instead of keeping our heads down, it's time to chin up and eye contact with people. Eye contact, even if it's just for a second. Nothing creepy, just for a second. Okay? Oh, wow. We've got the Hermit in the reverse position and the Six of Wands in the reverse position as well. So it is coming out of the shell. It is being a little bit more, I want to say new at things, but it's not even that. It's just like, okay, I'm going to keep my head up for 15 minutes. I'm going to say hi to 3 people. Okay, back to doing this. I'm going to put my head up for 10 minutes, hi to a couple of people. And it just, it keeps showing me that. Just heads up, there's a new thing right there. Heads up, there's a new thing right there. Knight of Wands and the King of Cups come in. Knight of Wands in the reverse position, but we're moving forward. We've got this bright light going forward. We've got this creativity going forward. A gorgeous, gorgeous red dress going on here. Then it's almost like a red carpet feeling. Something that's magnificent coming in. Something that's very, and feeling the way through it. Just sort of being like, yeah, that's cool. Cool, calm, and collected. Cool, calm, and collected, but very exciting at the same time, and very familiar, but bigger. What are you doing? What are you up to? Two of Wands in the reverse position. There's decisions to be made. It's just like, what do you want to do now? Right? Like, what do you want to do? What do you take some time, do some stuff? Book a market somewhere, or book a thing that you wouldn't normally do for a day or so. Four of Pentacles in the reverse position and movement as well. But I feel like it's a personal breakthrough coming. Like, oh, Spirit's like coming of age, but we're of age already. Personal breakthrough moments coming in. It's just leading the light. It's leading the way. Ideas are coming. Maybe something like a little tiny bit of a hobby. Not like you need to be busy or anything. Ooh. Ooh. Do you have like a little water fountain in your area? Like you plug it in and it makes little water. It's the Zen fountain. Do you have one of those? Because I'm really seeing that be very helpful in your area, like in your personal room, in your bedroom, in your living room, in your office space. Huge aquarium. Nice. Okay. So that's why I keep getting like that bubbling of water. Oh, somebody's dog. Oh, we've got the bald eagle coming in. Am I ready to be seen? Soar. And it is rising up. It's a different confidence. It's, yeah, a different confidence. How do we be more confident? It's just a different confidence. It's a different feeling, comfortable. Comfortable, but not settling. Look at this big old fish swimming around underneath his chair, too. Fish meditations. What can fish teach us? Lots of red showing up, like heart root as well. We've got heart showing up right here. Listen to your heart. Red shoes. What do you want to do? How do you want to feel? What do you want to do? And then what do you need to do to be that person? Easy peasy. Whoo. It's the red is really sticking out though. So focusing on root energy as well. Getting to the roots. Back to basics. Not all the roses being thrown at you. Being busy by going back to basics. It's good. It's good. It feels like it's going to be like steady, busy, puttering, doing what you want to do. And finding information, finding the what next in all of it. Remember to bring your head back up though and be like, hey. Even if you just say hey to like a bumblebee or a butterfly going by. All right, lovely. Anything planned for the weekend? Thank you. You have a market this weekend? Pay attention to the red things around. All right, there was a lot of red in your reading. So instead of wearing the sparkly shirt, pay attention, like lift your head up and see what red things capture your eye and where that sort of, if there's any clues or insight that come with that. Perfect. Hello, Divine Goddess. I've got Jeremy and then Divine Goddess. Jeremy, you're up next. All right. Have a great market. Hey, just practice doing that. Hey. All right, Jeremy, any questions? How was last week in the trees? Last week in the trees. Okay. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. You guys want to hear something cool while we wait for Jeremy? Yesterday, day before, had a hummingbird come into the garden. And like I planned for the pollinators out there, right? But the hummingbirds come through and we've got hascap berries and another type of berry that blossom really early for them. Now the bugs are, oh yes. And the other morning I'm watching the front garden from the kitchen and I see a hummingbird come in, nibble on the Saskatoon berry bushes, right, on the flowers. It did a couple other loops and swoops. Then it ate off a dandelion. It ate off a dandelion in my garden and the tulips and the feeder and everything else. It was just zooming everywhere eating. And so I told my friend that and she's like, do you know what? You actually have organic dandelions. And I've never seen a hummingbird eat off a dandelion ever in my life. And she's like, they won't eat anything that's poison. So whatever they're eating, they won't eat the poison. I'm like, oh, I thought tulips were poisonous, but hey. But isn't that cool? I saw a dandelion feeding a hummingbird. Why are you not seeing things the way they are? maybe you are seeing things the way they are, but you just haven't seen them this way before, so it's hard to put a comparison on it, or a feeling of been here before for safety. Oh, sorry, that got deep. We've got the World card and the Five of Wands in the reverse position, and it's about seeing it with new eyes. Right? Allow things to be easy. Not everything needs to be a struggle or a fight, or especially within, right? Okay. The world has opened up to something new. Right? We can't logic our way through it. We can't perceive what's going on because we haven't been there before. We haven't been there, right? Devil comes in. We also have this 5. We're breaking through that push point, that, oh, dude, you're so close to there. You're there. You're right there. You're doing the there. You're doing the things to be there. And it is an opening and allowing. You're going to have an aha moment. We've got the Ace of Pentacles coming in with that King of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles coming in here at the end. Even the Devil, number 15, coming in, right? So it is looking at things with new eyes, but you can't compare it to anything you've experienced before or seen before, because it's still new, and it's okay. And it's okay. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position on the bottom of the deck, and it's just standing into, yeah, all right. It's standing into the newness of it. So you're showing your vulnerable side. You're forced to be vulnerable because you're new at this. New place, new expectations, new experiences, new everything. What came out was the 10 of Swords in the reverse position, which means they're all falling away. We have a lot of turning points that are happening. We're feeling bigger, we're feeling greater, we're feeling more, we're feeling less, we're feeling neutral, we're feeling. Right? And that's where that King of Swords reversed comes in too. It's like that softening up. You're allowed to soften into this. Right? Not so guarded, not so on edge. Yeah, there's going to be situations that bring that guard and on edge present or forward for the moment. But it's very much not always what shoe is going to drop next. What balloon is going to pop next. It's not in that sort of realm right now. And it's adjusting. It's adjusting, my friend. The new things are right there. We got that Page and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like intuition is really... I've got like feathers going up my nose right now. Because Spirit's been loud too, right? Like, and then is it Spirit or is it ego? Because we want to be in that safe mode. But that safe mode is no longer where you're at. Transition. Warble. Am I singing my song? Hey, did this one come out for you last week too, about like taking your guitar out and playing and singing and just feeling that spark again? The intuition coming in, using your voice. Speak it to the trees. What do I do next? How do I surrender this? I surrender the control. Put it in the water. Let it flow, flow. Whoa. Okay, so now I've got, like, if you have a creek or anything near you, I see like this sword going into the creek, doo-doo-doo-doo, and having a little flow away party and a little like welcoming it in sort of thing, as the sun is doing its thing. And yeah, using your voice is just, yeah. You did not. It did not. Okay. So, coming through, opening up on those feels. Like, it may even come to a point where, like, you singing and you can't sing because the throat is, like, doing its thing where some tears come behind. Just release that breakthrough moment, that push through moment. doing things in your pathway as well, lighting up your lights, communicating those things. Opening your wings and flying. Open them and fly. That's that 10 of Swords too in that reverse position. It's, yeah. Give yourself permission to go for it. Where in your practice can be altered or set free. Breakthrough song does sound good. It sounds doable. It's 11:11. Sing into the trees. So my friend Demeter told me to go out and put my feet on the grass and touch a tree and feel the rumble underneath my feet. I challenge you to go and do the same thing, as you are part of the God-Goddess circle. Bare feet, touch the tree. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I hope you have a good music session. Steal a few moments of your day away. I feel like I have a hair caught either in my eyelashes or in the edge here. So funny. All right, Divine Goddess, you are up. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Divine Goddess, here we go. Divine Goddess, do you have any questions coming in? All right. So today, the Temperance card comes in for you in the Knight of Swords in the reverse position. 3 of Swords reverse, 2 of Wands. And then the last row we're gonna talk about after we talk about these first two. We have the Sun card on the bottom of the deck, and it feels like in the search for balance, there's different people that are going to come through your life, like a reason, a season, or a lifetime. You're going to have a lot of influential people come into your world. You are also going to influence a lot of people as well. Ooh. Not everybody is meant to stay in your circle. Sometimes it's a reason. So they've got some information to share. You have information to share with them. A season, which is there's a length of time, or a lifetime. Those people that are with you for the rest of your lives. There may be a shift in friends in that sort of dynamic right now because of where you're shifting into and what you're wanting to achieve. And they're becoming more in alignment. But it is a little bit heartbreaking because you are more aware now that, yes, things are moving up and you have to follow this path, or you can choose to follow this path. But it does leave a little bit of sorrow behind. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. So the healing is definitely taking place, but it is recognizing that part of the cycle in the healing as well, right? So the Three of Swords in the reverse position, the swords are falling away. I love it when swords are in reverse positions because as they're leaving the situation, the pokiness is leaving the situation. We have had the experience. We're no longer in the experience. We're understanding that there's a fullness to the other side of it as well. The Two of Wands comes in with this, and it is just about the choices. When we allow space for these feelings, when we allow room for them, we have more choices available to us. We have that door that's open to us. Rather than trying to push them around, control them, or do what we need to do with them, once we make space for them in our world, then even on hard days, that space is there. But we're still in the practice of the joy of the living the good life, right? Sorrow is part of our journey. It is a feeling that a lot of people don't want to feel, but it is a part of our cycles. It is a part of that life death cycle that keeps going throughout our lives, right? So it's not such a painful sorrow each time. It's just awareness of that feeling being there and understanding of it. Okay? That's why there's tens, right? In every beginning there's an ending, in every ending there's a beginning. So in our third pile here, remember we do have the sun card. All those seeds that we've planted are growing our beautiful sun. We have the 10 of cups in the reverse position here as well. And letting things come to a conclusion. It's like when we finish a class and it's like, oh, that was a really good class. I'm going to miss all my classmates. I'm going to miss my teacher. I'm going to miss learning about that subject every day. Right? So there's a little bit of sorrow in that. And now it's moving into that, digesting it, integrating it, letting it flow, understanding how it works, and moving forward. We do have the Death card coming in here in between that 10 and the King of Pentacles, right? So it is maybe time to find a mentor moving through into that next step. But you said you're going on a spiritual hike, so that's good. We have new things to learn coming in, but not to be afraid of it because the old is done, right? And that's, oops, with these two cards coming into the reading at the same time, it is literally like when we go from being 27 to being 28, when we go from being 29 to being 30, that is the end of being 27 or 28, right? That is the beginning of being 29 or 30. So do you have somebody that you follow? I'm not saying like go out and take a new class or anything, but do you have somebody that you follow the lifestyle of that you enjoy, that has things to teach you, that is nourishing for your soul, right? You've been applying for jobs. You've been applying for jobs for a bit. I hope that you get one soon. King of Pentacles can also talk about bosses. King of business there. That may be coming towards you. Ooh. Soothe like a river. Am I receiving peace? This is the River card. And it feels like things are all coming up nice and bright for you. Oh, yeah, we're also on new moon. Right? So, oh, that's why the energy is a little all over. That makes sense. Yeah. So just paying attention to where cycles are coming to an end and celebrating them. Is celebrating them. Oh, excellent that you're going near the river. So now you're back together with your ex? Mm. Mm. I see, I see. Well, that would explain why the Three of Swords in reverse came in too, right? Old heartbreak, old love situation. And then that death card coming in means it's over, it's over. That is kind of strange. So maybe it was a learning experience for you that you have that freedom emotionally now. Nice. Very good. Very good. Ha. Well, thank you. I'll let the cards and spirit do the talking. Mostly. Mostly. Love it. All right, you guys. Is there anybody else that needs a reading out there? Have I missed anybody? Because sometimes you'll sneak in here without me seeing. You may be happy on your own for a little bit, and just having people that come through that you have time with, if that makes sense. Like no big labels or anything like that, just having time with people. Yeah. Ooh. I've got a little bit of time left. I wonder if we should open up and do single card for the day for people. And that's kind of what the cards are telling you as well. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. All right, let's do this for our last 15 minutes. We're going to go open. I don't know where I went to do that. How did we do that? There we go. Subbies! Everyone can chat now. All right. Love and light, Divine Goddess. Okay, so if anybody wants to have a card for the day, put your name in the chat. We've got like 15 minutes-ish. Maybe 20. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do, 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 do. Here we go. Here we go. And now that everybody can chat, we're not chatting. So we'll just give it a minute here. Say hi if you are here. Hi. I'm here. Hello, hello, hello. All right. I don't have the best stats on here right here. And I go to touch my mouse to do my phone stuff. All right, my friends. Well, if nobody else is coming in, this is where I'm leaving it today. Standing in love, light, and gratitude. So much love for you guys. Thank you for coming in and letting me read for you. Mwah. I wish you an amazing day. I will catch up with you later.